Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. All right, we got another exciting tour for you guys today. A familiar face, somebody that we actually did another shop tour with, but today we're hanging with Andy Mulder again. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
How we doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. It's raining. It's real life.
It's raining.
We've been waiting for the rain to kind of like subside a little bit, but I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
So here's what we're gonna do. Do another little outside yard tour and just see like kind of the best stuff that Andy Mulder here has to offer with Mulder Outdoors. So you want to do the tour and take it away?
Yeah. So this is just our. This is where I've been running out of here for about 6 years. We were able to do like a stone parking lot here, and then we have basically set it up with shipping containers. It's been like I said, like 6 years I think, and I've added. I don't know, I keep adding containers. My wife said I can't add any more. If I'm going to add more, I need to find another place to do it.
Or get chickens in a she shed for her, right? At least make it even.
Right, but as we talked about before, like this is super low overhead, and it allows us to run really lean.
Yep.
And that's been great for us growing the company.
Sure.
This was the first container we got. It's a 40-foot high cube. And so we started with this one, and we would keep our skid loader in here. And so now we use this for just part storage. We have all our irrigation stuff. It's kind of messy right now. I mean, we're working, our season's moving along right now. So these are all irrigation parts that we use for different things. I've tried to keep things organized again so everybody can find things easily. We used to have like boxes of stuff all over the shelves, and I would go and buy it when we already had it and we didn't know what it was. And
sure.
It's probably really dark in here, but
no, you're good. Camera's working great.
We keep just consumables in here, stakes, like sod staples and garbage bags, and some extra first aid kits and drainage parts. We have all these bins are full of different PVC and SDR drainage parts for downspout stuff that we do, or French drainage jobs that we do. This side is a lot of other consumables, so the guys can come in here if they need caution tape or duct tape or WD-40 or
bug spray
or wasp killer or masks, or like we have a whole bin full of safety glasses and earplugs and mix oil and shrink wrap, all kinds of stuff that we use throughout the year. And you know, I kind of call it like the mini Home Depot, right? We brought Home Depot to the shop here, and I hate when we need something and we have to run out to a 10-minute thing turns into 2 hours, and it's just a big waste of time. So this has been a great investment to do something like this, and we try and keep up on it.
Plus, if a nuclear bomb drops, you can barter.
Right, exactly. We have lots of different things we can barter with, right? If I need a bunch of duct tape to do anything I need.
I think we're set here. Yeah.
But we have like all of our lighting connectors and a bunch of lighting fixtures here, and irrigation heads and lighting wire, and again, just all the consumable stuff that we use throughout the year. We are able to buy in bulk. That helps save money.
Yeah.
And your company is buying stuff in bulk. And again, it's all about reducing time running to get something. Everything is here. The guys can grab it, and no one's running to the home store to grab what you need. So
super smart, super sharp.
So yeah, that's what we've done in this container.
And tell me about if you don't mind sharing, the price of the containers, because some guys were telling me, go get a couple containers, put it on our property.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think.
Yeah, well, I still, for what they do, they're still cheap. But when I bought this one, this 40 or 45 footer, I believe it was $2,500.
Wow.
These are probably triple that now, just because of the way things are.
Sure.
But I know all my 20 footers out there, they were $1,200 to $1,500 a piece. And those at the time I was able to put on my own deck over trailer and haul here myself.
Wow.
This got delivered here. But it's just been, it's super cheap. Even if this was triple the cost, this is like, it's watertight, it's airtight, it's secure. You know, it's just, it's cheap. It's super cheap. It's the cheapest way for you to get a structure and get something under roof. And that's what I've been doing for, like I said, for like 5 years, 6 years that we've been running out of here.
I like it.
Started with just a little stone area right here, and we were able to park our maintenance truck here.
Okay.
It took me 3 years to stone the whole parking lot, because I would just, whenever I had a little bit of extra money, I got a few more loads of stone, and I just kept stoning the parking lot until it was all done. So
sure.
It's just slow growth and slowly making it better and better.
Keep reinvesting, you know.
Yeah. So the other containers here, we usually keep like our concrete edging products, like Perma Edge, fabrics, pallets of seed and fertilizer, erosion blanket in those, different consumable things that need to stay out of the weather. This is one that we spent some time in here this winter reorganizing this one. This is where we keep all of our spare tools, spare hand tools. We put a bunch of E-Trek on the wall and welded that to the container, and then we have all extra tools for the guys if they need something or something breaks.
Wow.
We keep our shop skid loader in here. This is my first machine when we started the company.
Oh, no shoot.
Yeah, so we keep that in here and use it around the shop as we need it.
What brand is this? Case?
This is a Case, yeah, Case 1845C. So we kind of...
That was my guess, obviously.
Yeah. I think it was last winter, 2 winters ago, we kind of rehabbed it a little bit and repainted it as we need and made it look a lot nicer. And this thing is, it's just bulletproof. It always starts and it's really, really, really loud.
Wow.
And we put some LED lights on it.
It's really loud.
It is the loudest thing. I mean, it is just, you run this thing all day and your ears will ring for a week. But as far as like big consumables like drain tile and irrigation pipe that we stock up for the year, we'll do that in the spring. And we stock it here, and then the guys can pull from it as we need.
Makes sense.
So yeah, a lot of our other equipment is all on job sites right now. But
what's this? So
this was a cheap way to make a concrete or a flat, hard surface. And these are just pavers that we had laying around here, or we bought them for $1 a square foot from a supplier or something. And we're gonna have our number 9 or HPB or bedding stone that we use for pavers. I needed to have a flat surface, otherwise we lose so much of it into our into the parking lot here.
Makes sense.
There's a lot of waste. So we did this fall actually. I needed something for my guys to do for a couple days. So we'll get a semi load of that and it'll just sit in here. And it's actually really nice to have another hard space to park things and whatever. So
I like it. That's sharp.
Yeah.
What do you got? The truck here, by the way, Ram.
Yeah, Ram 5500. One of our landscape trucks.
I get a lot of gruff, man. We don't show Ram enough love on the channel.
Oh yeah?
It's always Ford or Chevy.
Yeah, I honestly, I have another one being built right now. It'll be done in another 3 weeks, and I will probably buy those completely from now on.
Really?
I've been so happy with that truck, and
yeah,
it's just it's been absolutely phenomenal. So
diesel?
Yeah, this one's a diesel. The other one I'm building is gas, strictly because I just couldn't swallow the price of the diesel again. I just
probably like 12
I didn't
grand.
know if I need it. Yeah, it's like 12, 13 grand more. It's just like, I don't know.
Is it wild?
I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I'm gonna find out if it's worth it. So
sure,
whatever. You get a lot of flack for, you know,
Going
what engine you're buying.
Well, back when gas was $2 a gallon, I said, you know how many gallons of gas I can buy?
Right, exactly.
4,000 gallons or whatever.
Right.
You know.
This is a couple of our snow plows. We got to put all that away yet. I rent a storage unit that we store all that in, and just different attachments for skid loaders and stuff, and excavator stuff.
Wow.
These are all of our ground protection mats. These are called Alterna mats. So we use these when we're trying not to mess up somebody's yard.
Like the plywood highway, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a composite plywood, basically.
See, I listened to the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
Mulder podcast.
This is our old maintenance trailer. It's old, our old one now. This is what we used to use until last fall. So right now it has all our maintenance mowers and all of our maintenance equipment in it, just because I needed somewhere to store it through the winter.
Sure.
That is out of the weather. So this is our old maintenance trailer. We used to use this as of last fall, but now we have a truck over there. I'll show you it. We got rid of having to use the trailer, but in the winter we still store all of our maintenance equipment in here just to keep it out of the weather, because we run out of space in the sea containers and stuff. So
sure. So you guys run all right standards, it looks like.
Yeah.
No shoot. 52s or 60s?
This is a 52. That's a 61. There's a 72 in the back.
Oh, you got 3.
Yeah, I got 3. I have another one that's I have a 36 that's in my storage unit.
Oh wow.
We run 4. There's 4 machines on the truck all the time.
So you have a hardscaping crew?
Yeah, I have one hardscape crew that I work on every day with 2 guys.
Yep.
And then we have 2 guys that do maintenance all week.
What's give me a little as we walk to the other rig, give me like a 2-minute cliff notes of all Mulder Outdoors. So how long have you been doing this? And
so I've been in business this is the start of my 8th season. I've been in the industry for 21 years.
Wow.
This is the start of 21 years, which is crazy. I started out of my garage doing side jobs, and eventually went full-time.
Yeah.
Like I said, about 8 years ago, and we moved out here 7 years ago, and yeah, it's just growing. So we've stayed about the same size people-wise for the last 4 years, but we're consistently growing the company by 15 to 25% year over year, because we've invested heavily in different kinds of equipment that allow us to grow the company and do more work with less people. So
yeah,
that's a big thing of mine, is trying to. I can't seem to find the people, and so I'm just trying to invest in equipment that does more stuff. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is your new baby over here. What's this guy?
Yeah. So this is my Isuzu Npr HD. We had this. I bought it in Tennessee, and they drove it up here. It's the first time I'd ever bought a truck without ever seeing it in person. I bought it sight unseen. I mean, they sent me pictures, of course, but
sure.
And they sent it up here. It had the bed on it. It's a 21-foot maintenance bed, or whatever they call it. It's by Wilbro. I recently had the truck painted black. It was white. And then I took this truck to Precision Truck Equipment, who builds our dump trucks, and they customized it for us. So they put all these toolboxes on it. We've had like these racks put on it. I recently put these on this winter. I'm excited to try and see how those work out. We had them make wheel racks in the back to hold spare tires for the machines.
Oh yeah, look at that.
They don't take up room in the toolboxes.
Makes sense.
We had them put, like, up there we have a big light bar and a strobe light, so that in the late fall and early spring when it's dark, they're able to turn that on and light up the bed and see what they're doing.
That's actually really cool.
And then, like, we had this toolbox made super big so that they can fit it fits a full-size weed whacker in there.
Oh wow.
If we needed to have an extra one in there, so it goes way up in there.
Sure.
So we haven't started maintenance for the year yet. We'll probably start the next week or two, and then they'll get all the machines on here and get it all outfitted.
And what's the Wilbro? Because I've seen these guys on Instagram.
Yeah, they make all kinds of bodies like this.
Okay.
They can put bodies like this on dump trucks. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
All right.
Wilbro.com, I think.
Shout out to them.
Another thing we did that I think I've been really happy with is this is a place that they can plug in jumper cables straight off the battery, so they don't have to find the battery. And I have a set of cables that plug into that, and it's long enough to where it can reach. It's designed to reach all the way to the back of the truck, so that any machine that's on here, if it's dead, they can plug it right in and reach back there and jump it.
That's actually super helpful.
Yeah, so I was really happy about that. It works really good. We have them install a backup camera on it. I don't think it's even unlocked. Oh, it is unlocked. That's nice. We had them install a backup camera on it, so it's nice for the guys backing up. These are all switches for different lights that we have on the truck. Sure. I don't know what else.
I think it's sharp.
Yeah, it turned out really, really good. We have an auxiliary fuel system on it over here. That came from the dealer, actually, not my truck guy.
Okay.
So that has 25 gallons of regular gas, and then the other tank is 15 gallons of mix. So the guys don't have to mix. They don't have to have a little can for mix. They don't have to carry gas cans anymore. They can run a full week with that amount of gas easily, and it pumps right into the machine, so they're not sitting there dumping gas cans, and that takes forever.
Or going to the gas station.
Right, because when they fill this truck up, they fill up all that, and it's all on the same side. So it's all about efficiency, getting them in and out of stuff. So
wow, tell you what, that's sharp, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's I'm excited to see a full season with it and see how much of a difference it makes, like efficiency wise.
Sure.
We only used it for a month last year, and then the season was over. So
well, the having the mowers out in the air, cooling off, you know, between lawns, versus being in the hot box of an enclosed trailer.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth on that, like, oh man, did I make a mistake here? But one day we'll have a shop big enough where this thing will just pull inside every day, and it won't have to sit out in the weather. But I think that the savings I'll have from not pulling a trailer and tires and brakes and sometimes back in, you know, we've had things where they didn't turn wide enough and they sideswipe something or whatever. Like this is so much more efficient getting in and out of people's yards and not their yards, but like their property and tight areas you have to turn. This thing turns super sharp.
Do they need a different license?
No, not for this. This only has a 14,000. This has less GVW than my Ram 5500.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So anybody can drive this. They don't need anything special.
Ballard uses a bunch of the cab overs.
Yeah.
Right. So they can just throw any like brand new guy in there.
Right.
Doesn't need anything. Maybe a chauffeur's, but that's like usually at most.
Right.
Looks like a pamphlet in a Scantron.
It's phenomenal. I mean, I've been really, the little bit we used it last year, it's been amazing.
Wow.
So.
And then I guess this is full circle, man.
Yeah. So these are our equipment trailers we use for hauling around our excavators and track machines and stuff. Like I said, all of our other equipment is on job sites right now. There'll be a lot of other cool toys about a month ago here, but
we'll come back out. Give me another reason to come on back out here.
There you go.
So, well, this is pretty cool, man.
We'll just finish by the dumpster here.
You know, it's funny. I didn't want to like highlight it because I was like, I don't know if it's like
the best part of the shop.
But I was gonna say, like, dude, we have pallets all the time. We're breaking stuff down, and dude, I didn't want to like make it part of the tour, but I'm like, it's actually kind of dope.
No, well, I didn't have. I got this. Finally, last spring, I was like, I am so sick of the garbage that I don't have anywhere to go with.
Yep.
And so we finally got a dumpster, and the truck is destroying my driveway that comes in here every other week, but I don't care. It's worth it. Oh man, it's the unsung hero of the landscape shop.
Yeah.
The dumpster.
So give these guys.
I don't know what's in there. Oh, it's recently dumped. Oh, there you go.
How does the dumpster work? How does the dumpster work? You pay like a flat fee per month?
Yeah, I pay monthly. Yeah,
okay.
They come every other week.
Okay.
On Monday mornings.
No matter what's in there.
Yeah, whatever's in there, they dump it.
I like it. Well, one day, well, so you just did, we just did a tour with your other shop, the enclosed shop.
Yeah.
But you said one day you might build like a bigger shop in a future shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll be off a main road, but this gravel pad looks pretty like a good outline if you're asking me. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For the building only?
Yeah. Get another 80 by 120 right there.
Yeah, at least.
You know?
Yeah, no. If I ever build a building for the business, when I do that, it will not be here. I don't want to look at it every day anymore.
Amen to that.
So,
yeah. You just want to look at the back patio and
that's right.
And then get a hot tub one day, right?
That's right.
There you go. All right, guys. We'll button up right here. Sorry for the raindrops on the camera lens. We're shooting this just real time. It's pouring rain over here in beautiful Indiana. But any parting words? If not, we'll button it up. But seriously, thanks again for the tour.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate you coming out here, and yeah, hope this is helpful to somebody doing what, getting something set up. So
I like it. Where can people find you?
On Instagram at Mulder Outdoors. We have a YouTube channel at Mulder. It's Mulder Outdoors.
Podcast.
And our podcast, the Mulder Life podcast.
Mulder Life.
Released every Wednesday usually. So
pretty good life.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, over now. Don't forget the thumbs up and tell Andy. Leave some comments down below. What do you guys think about this place? But the birds are flying back north here, man. Maybe spring is actually back.
Spring is coming.
So, all right, guys. Well, over now. We'll catch up with you guys here on the next one.